All right, key number 3, self-education. This is where you start learning about you. Self-education is very powerful because you learn about principles like the conscious and unconscious mind. When you learn about the conscious and unconscious mind, you learn about the freaking magic genie inside, my friend. You learn about how it is that you truly work and what it is that you can do and what it is that you can create. It's very, very beautiful. And that is then a byproduct of now learning how to communicate with yourself. I talked to someone the other day and I said, hey, do you communicate with yourself? And they're like, what do you mean? Do I like talk to myself? I'm like, yeah, sure. And they said, yeah, but it's not very nice. I beat myself up. I tell myself how useless I am. I tell myself how bloody, unworthy I am and all these sorts of things. And I'm like, hey, I get it. I used to do it. I used to do it every single day. But the difference is when you learn how to communicate with yourself, you learn how to build yourself up. You learn how to create weapons of mass construction rather than weapons of mass destruction. It's a totally, totally different world. And then the last thing that you truly want to learn within the self-education side of things is like how to clear out and clean out your own limitations from the past, things holding you back. How do you integrate? How do you overcome these hurdles that you can't even see, that you don't even know that are there? This is like the silent enemy. You don't even know that these things are there that are holding you back, but yet in the now moment, you may be being held back from them. So when you sit down with someone like myself or someone else who is trained, like highly trained in this, they can pick it a mile away because it's almost like they have these X-ray goggles that can see this invisible enemy. It's like, I know exactly what's going on, that, and that. But the person, you're not aware of it, or the person is not aware of it. So how could they ever discover it? It's exactly the same thing with myself. When I'm going through different things, I know that I get to a certain point. It's like, right, this is so unconscious that I'm unaware of it. I've got a few processes that I take myself through. But if I can't get to the bottom of it myself, I ring up some of my good friends that are trained in everything that I do, and they help me out. It only takes them 5 minutes. Why? Because when you're in the picture, when you're in the frame, it's hard to see the picture, right? When you're not, if you are a bystander, if you're a third party looking in, you can see the frame, you can see the picture, you can see everything. You can see the wall that it's hanging on, you see the building that it's in. You start to get the idea, right? So learning how to clear out and clean out limitations is absolutely vital. It's probably one of the most important things that you could ever do.